East Coastway Class 66 driver training. Here we go, chaps.
Welcome to this BR Class 66 diesel electric locomotive in EWS livery. This brief introduction will cover shunting wagons within a yard and manual operations of junctions. Climb aboard to get started. A lot of time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Oh, I think we touched something then.
Activate the auxiliary systems.
Don't know what I touched then, but I think I touched something when I shouldn't have done. Right, what have we got to do? What did she say? Oh my gosh, look at this. This looks complicated. Better get our notepad and paper and pencil out, I think, to make a note of this one. Look at this. Well, I don't think I'll remember that procedure from my first ever go. I think that's going to take a couple of goes of setting that up to remember that.
The reverser is used to determine the direction of travel. We'll be coupling to the wagons ahead and preparing the train for departure. The automatic brake is the main system used for slowing down the train.
Okay, we've got to hold this automatic brake until we get 5 on the gauge there. Press the gauge there. That's it. That should be done. That should be ready to release.
Use the throttle lever to apply a small amount of power. Avoid excessive power or there may be a collision.
Well, the train horn is actually seems very quiet. My car horn is louder than this one on this train.
Reduce the power to 0 and allow the locomotive to coast. If you stop short, release the brake and apply power again.
First time using these brakes and it's an epic fail. Right, so before we get started again, we've actually got to hold these. Gonna have to hold the brake to get it back up to number 5 on the pressure gauge there. That's it. Release it. Accelerate. We should go now. You need to stop a lot closer, Wobbles, if you want to couple the carts up. Epic fail. Goodness, it is going to actually take quite a while to get used to these brakes on this one. So how close have we actually got to stop? Is it best just touching them or... Oh.
This locomotive is fitted with screw-link couplings. These require the driver to leave the cab and manually couple the vehicles.
So it
Climb down from the cab and attach the coupling between the vehicles.
Seems we may be close enough. That doesn't look close enough to me. I think we're going to actually have to get a lot closer than that. Oh no, this is a complete failure. Right, we're going to have to get back in. I think the best thing to do is most definitely get back in and actually touch them wagons, carts, and then we'll know we're close enough. So yeah. Have you failed there, Wobbles? You failed. Right, so we will let's try again. So we got to release the brakes. Get to number 5 on the gauge there, which we have done. And can we just touch them perhaps? There we go. Hit the brakes. That's got to be close enough now. Well, I have to say, you failed your test today, driver. Yay! Round of applause there, driver. Are they filling up, them wagons, them carts? I think the first 2 have just been topped up with coal. Let's have a look, pressing the wrong button. Let's try to get they've already got coal in, or presume that's coal.
Reduce the power to 0 and allow the locomotive to coast.
Is it coal in them wagons? It doesn't look like coal, does it? It's not very black. Must be white coal. Must be gravel. It's gravel. Gravel, that is, Bubbles. They're banning coal in the UK now. You get a fine. And wet wood, especially up in Yorkshire.
It's now time to run the locomotive around the train. Climb down and uncouple the wagons.
Oh, here we go. A lot of work involved in this one. And it works!
Return to the driver's seat and reverse the train back to the runaround position.
Runaround! Who remembers that programme? Runaround! Runaround! Mike Reed. I'll give the horn 1 out of 10. It's absolutely pathetic. Hit the brakes. No, we're going to fail here. We're going to fail. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, how close was that? That was close. I'll take it. I'm going to have to go forward a bit now. Got lucky there. Real lucky. Actually thinking about it, there probably is a high and low setting on the horn on this train. I'm using the keyboard at the moment, so I don't know which is the high setting on the keyboard. But there probably is a 2 sound settings for the horn, high and low, maybe.
Junctions in this yard are manually operated. This means they require the lever next to them to be moved by hand. Climb down from the cab, walk over and operate the indicated manual junction lever. To move around the wagons, set the direction of travel and apply power to get moving. Reduce the power to 0 and allow the locomotive. Climb down from the cab, walk over and operate the indicated manual junction lever.
Good job there wasn't a train coming then. As we jumped down, we landed in the track. You're a goner. Usually a total lack of AI trains though, isn't there? So I think we'll be safe. I think if they simulated death on the railways, the PEGI rating for this game would probably go up to 18. No, that's the wrong door. Oh, it's not going pear-shaped, this one. Totally unrehearsed. Rehearsed. Totally unrehearsed. Most difficult part for me doing this this introduction is just the brakes. I will get used to them because I think there's another locomotive that I've driven before with the same brakes. It's just practice. Away we go! Right, let's see how good we are on the brakes on this final approach to the carts. Just going to gently nudge him to get really close, I think. Or maybe not. That looks close.
Climb down from the cab and attach the coupling between the vehicles.
Right. Climb down from the cab, being very, very careful of other trains. Right, that does look really close, doesn't it? So we should be able to couple up, hopefully first time this time, and no messing. Ooh, well done, driver. Well done. 10 out of 10.
Good work. That concludes this introduction. More details on the operation of this locomotive can be found in the manual.
Is that it? Oh, we got an achievement. Did we get a gold medal? You passed, driver. You passed with flying colours. Well, thanks for watching, guys.